I'm Morgan Bartz. This is my third speech for Communications 101. My note cards. My audience. Growing up, I've always been considered a twig. I could eat whatever I wanted. I didn't need to work out. I wouldn't gain a single pound. And I thought I was pretty lucky until I turned about 21, 22, and the pounds really started packing on. I ended up gaining about 25 to 30 pounds. I also suffer from major depression, so you can only imagine what that weight did to me mentally and emotionally. It wasn't until February of this year, so about 6 years, that I really started taking eating healthier and exercising seriously. In America, we suffer from a bunch of health issues that nobody wants to address seriously, such as obese, just being overweight, depression, and small things such as fatigue. We just want to throw pills down people's throats, give them surgery, add a healthier option to menus at the fast food places instead of maybe giving a healthier menu for at home or maybe just an easy exercise routine. It's very important for all of us Americans to really add exercise and healthier eating habits into our daily routine, not just for those who have diseases or health issues, but for those who just want preventative maintenance to keep your risk low for certain diseases. Like I said, in America, we have a bunch of health problems that can benefit, one of those being depression. According to the Harvard Health Letter, 1 in 10 U.S. adults suffer from depression. Depression can show itself in many different ways, such as restlessness at night, low to no energy, body aches, appetite changes, and increased pain perception. The Harvard Health Letter also states that antidepressants are the most common solution. A lot of people, though, in my experience, including myself, don't want to have to take a pill right away. We're almost in denial. We hear that we have depression and we think it's just a funk, it's just a phase. We can get through it, we can make our own happiness, but that doesn't always work out. One solution for that is to add exercise. The Harvard Health says that for some people, exercise works just as well as any other antidepressant. According to Dr. Miller in the Harvard Health Letter, neuroscientists have noticed that the hippocampus, which regulates the mood in your brain, in depressed individuals is smaller than those who do not suffer from depression. Exercise actually supports the release of a protein called neurotrophic, which causes nerve cell growth in the hippocampus, which helps relieve certain symptoms of depression. Exercise also releases something that we all know called endorphins, which is your feel-good chemical. And all of us, not just people who have depression or any other mental health issue, can benefit from that. Along with exercise, diet can also help with depression. The Harvard Health Research Analysis states that a better diet that includes more fish, olive oils, low-fat dairy, and minimal processed foods are at a decreased risk of getting depression versus those who have a not so good diet, high-fat dairy products, a ton of processed foods, sweets are at an increased risk of depression. While depression is a major mental health issue here in the United States that can be benefited from exercise and healthier eating habits, another major health problem is being overweight and obese. 2015 to 2016, the CDC has recorded that 39% of U.S. adults suffer from obesity. That's 93 million U.S. adults. That's not even including children who are obese. Obese can cause other health problems such as heart disease, stroke, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. It can also be taxing on your joints, mainly your hips, your knees, your ankles, your feet. Your legs support your body, so all that added weight is just gonna do wear and tear to your joints at an earlier age. These added health issues increase medical bills. CDC in 2008 estimated the medical cost for obesity was $147 billion, which means individuals who were obese's bills were $1,400 higher than normal weight. In the U.S. News on Obesity, researcher Dr. Greg Bray stated that obese was not willpower, but it was a gene-loaded gun with the environment pulling the trigger. Another researcher, Kevin Hall, in that U.S. News article said that processed foods were to blame. So those processed foods, going out to eat at fast food places, those are essentially that environment pulling that trigger for obese individuals. While exercise does play a key role in depression, diet plays the main role in and exercise will play just a part. It is pretty common knowledge that 75% of weight loss is diet alone, where 25% is exercise. As mentioned before, Kevin Hall, the researcher, saying processed foods are to blame. He conducted a research experiment of people who ate minimal processed foods versus people who ate processed prepackaged foods. Both had about the same calorie intake, and he found that people who ate the minimal processed food actually lost weight versus those who ate the processed foods. We all can get lazy, we all can get busy, myself included. We don't want to cook dinner, lunch, breakfast at home. It's easier to just go get to-go food. But there are plenty of options that can make it easier, such as meal prepping. If you don't have the time to meal prep, there are a bunch of services that meal preps for you. You just stick it in the microwave. If you must go to fast food, don't get the meal, just get a grilled chicken sandwich with no bun. You can also get a ton of to-go snacks, such as variety of fruits, vegetables. You can get a variety of different nuts that will fill you up and also are very beneficial to your health. Although exercise is only 25% of your weight loss journey, it still plays a key role. Medicine Plus has a whole list of benefits, some that directly pertain to those who are overweight or obese. Some of the benefits of exercise includes weight loss, lower risk of heart disease, body maintenance of blood sugar and insulin levels, and strengthening bones and muscles. But exercise and diet doesn't only just help those with health issues. Like I said, all of us can benefit. Again, Medicine Plus has a list. Some of those include a more creative mind, better sexual health, your balance is better, and like I've stated in the beginning of the speech, longevity as well. It will keep you for lower risk for certain diseases. We can all benefit from exercising and eating healthier. Not just people with medical problems do benefit. And this is why I think we all should incorporate a healthier lifestyle, not just for us, but for generations to come. Thank you. I'm Adrienne.